Let me start with a truth many already feel, but few can explain. The financial world as we know it is wobbling, and 2025 may be the last stable year before a full reset begins. So, today, I want to talk to you on how to build wealth before the coming financial collapse. This isn't fear, it's preparation, because from the foundation of the world, times of superabundance have always been followed by times of serious financial collapse. So, this is not about fear. From rising debt levels to currency devaluation to over-leveraged economies and unchecked tech disruptions, the signs are all there that a full reset is coming. But this video is not about panic, it's about positioning. So I will show you how to build wealth before the next global financial collapse is going to come. We can't escape it. And I'll give you 3 specific steps anyone can take, even if you are starting late or even if you are broke at this point in 2025. You see, the wise do not fear the storm. They build boats while the sun still shines. Make a note of that. Actually, type it in the comment section. The wise do not fear the storm. They build boats while the sun still shines. This is the purpose and the essence of this video. Now, so let me show you that the financial system as we know it is cracking and cracking real big. Let's look at the facts, not just theory. So follow me closely. There are at least 3 warning signs from the real world. Sign number 1, global debt crisis. Did you know that global debt is $315 trillion? It hit $315 trillion in 2024. This is over 3 times the size of the global economy. That is very serious. And countries are borrowing just to pay interest on past debt. It's a spiral with no graceful exit. This is not looking good. The second sign is inflation and currency devaluation all over the world. In countries like Nigeria or places like Argentina, Turkey, and even in the United Kingdom, the real value of money is disappearing, is shrinking every day. Your salary may increase, but your purchasing power is decreasing. So, for instance, if you saved $1,000 in Nigerian Naira in 2020, that money is now worth less than $200 in real world. That is not a good sign. Number 3, there's the fragile middle class. When we were growing up, like in the 70s, the middle class was a real thing. We were taught that in sociology, in our geography classes, history, and all that. We talked about the middle class. Now, it is shrinking and almost totally disappearing. What I have observed is that the gap between earners who own systems and those who only trade time for money is becoming irreversible. This is why in the Financial Fitness Challenge, my paid monthly mentorship program, I emphasize systems, not trading time for money. Many of you listening to me, I look at the demographics, you are between 40 and 65, and some of you even in your 70s, then some of you late 30s. And the reason you're still struggling with money after 30, 40 years of work is because you didn't build systems. And I tell my clients, stop building businesses, start creating systems. Stop chasing money and looking for deals and looking for the hottest things in town and start creating systems. Because those who own systems, the gap between those who earn money through systems that they have created and those who trade their time and their qualification for money is becoming totally irreversible. Now, so the collapse rarely announces itself. Financial collapse, global financial crisis, they hardly announce themselves with a bang. So it starts with comfort. It starts as comfort that no longer stretches in the end of the month. And then sometimes, like the proverbial frog that is put in cold water and put on fire, the heat gradually goes up and kills this frog without knowing that there's danger. That is exactly where we are today. So, what does global financial collapse really look like? When we say financial collapse, we don't mean the sky falling overnight. Whenever there was global financial collapse in my lifetime, we had one, in the most recent one being 2007, 2008, and also 2020. The sky didn't fall. The flowers didn't stop coming out. The sun didn't stop shining. No. What usually happens is that there is a slow, almost invisible tightening that happens during that crisis where everything costs more, but you earn less. Where banks restrict access to cash, where food, fuel, and rent consume 80% of your income, where jobs vanish, pensions fail, and you realize that your entire strategy was built on a system that has quietly expired. The way that we used to earn money in the past is gone, is dead. There are new ways to earn money. And now we have some historical parallels of financial collapse, of the things I've just described to you. One case is Venezuela. Middle class families couldn't afford bread within 3 years of economic collapse in Venezuela. You remember? And some of you from Venezuela watching this, you can confirm this in the comment section. It also happened in Zimbabwe, where people had billion-dollar notes which couldn't buy milk. And you could carry billions of dollars in cash in wheelbarrow, and you won't be able to afford bread. It's not just in Venezuela or in Zimbabwe. It also happened in Greece. Remember? Banks shut for days. People couldn't access their savings. And then another case is Nigeria, where the naira has been devalued more than 200% in just one decade. Imported inflation in Nigeria drives food and energy insecurity. Seriously. So collapse is not the end of the world. That's the point I'm making. It's the end of pretending that the old world still exists. The old world is dead. But some people are still following the cycle of the old world. Work and spend, repeat the cycle. That has changed. So, what do you do now? Let me give you a very, very practical, actionable 3-step path to building wealth now before the global financial collapse. It might not happen right now, it might happen in 3, 4, 5 years, but it will certainly come. But the amazing thing is that 2025 also offers an incredible opportunity for you to position yourself in the new money system, because the rules of making money have changed. Step number 1: build earnings outside the system. Your first step right now, as you listen to me, is to stop depending solely on salaries or government stability. You need borderless income. Type it in the comment section. Borderless income. That is the new system. Borderless income. You can no longer depend on any money within just your geography. That's the old system. Because today, you find a young boy in Zimbabwe making money and selling services and products to someone in Australia. You find someone sitting in Brazil and is making money from France and Portugal. You find someone sitting in Lagos and is receiving orders from China, from Russia, from Germany. That is the new economy, and this is where you want to position yourself. So here's what you can do. You can start a digital income stream. Consulting, YouTube platform, it pays. Freelance services, courses, or e-commerce. You can also learn how to earn in dollars or crypto, not just your local currency, because the days of earning money only in your local currency, those days are over. And if you keep earning money only in your local currency, in the coming economy, the financial collapse will sweep you away because you haven't built the boat. Use platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, Amazon KDP, or Substack to do that. Now, the wisdom in this step is you shouldn't just earn where the value flows, not where it leaks. You don't need visa in this new system. You need to create value. You don't need visa, you need value. So you may not be able to emigrate to America, to Canada, or to Europe, but you might be able to create value that people in America, in Europe, in Canada can pay you for right where you are in your room, in your village. Step number 2, own assets that grow with or beyond inflation. In some regards, cash is no longer king. In collapsing systems, cash is a sinking ship. So move from saving to owning stocks, ETFs, digital products, real estate, farmland, or intellectual property. I have a farm, I have intellectual property, I have some digital real estate. And in the Financial Fitness Challenge, we teach ownership. We teach you to go from being a renter on the planet to being an owner. If you can't buy land, start with knowledge. Start with knowledge asset. You can write a book, and with AI, you can build a course within one day. You can create a brand. You can create a YouTube channel that earns money even while you sleep. Like I've told the people in the financial fitness group, the poor person wakes up to go to work, but the rich person wakes up to check what worked while he was sleeping. This is where you want to go. So step number 2, own assets that grow with or beyond inflation. Invest in ETFs that track, for instance, the S&P 500 or dividend paying US stocks or in the stock exchange. In Africa, look at infrastructure, look at food supply chains or stable dollar business opportunities. The rich don't count cash, they count cash flowing assets. Step number 3, build a personal money system, not just a budget. I can't emphasize the importance of having system enough, especially if you're over 40. It's so important to have a personal system, a system that literally automates how you make money, how you manage money, and how you multiply money. In collapsing economies, budgeting won't save you, but systems will. Systems will save you, not budgeting. So create an automatic flow for income to emergency fund in stable currency. What I've discovered about emergency fund is that it's not just enough, because in the past I've set emergency fund just to take care of me. My emergency fund will take care of me. But it became very clear recently that my emergency fund must expand to take care of loved ones. Maybe not even direct family members, but loved ones and friends who run into emergencies. So create that automatic flow. Then have an automatic flow as well for income to monthly investment. Automate it. It's a 10% or 20% that always goes to investment every month. So, what can you do now? We don't know when the next crash will happen, but we know what it looks like. After listening to this, you know what it looks like. You don't need a prophet to tell you when a bridge is cracking. You just need to stop walking on it blindly. So 2025 is your chance to move differently, to stop relying on the old system, to build a new strategy based on income, ownership, and automated money systems. What can you do with this information? One of two things. You can do it on your own. You can take this information and create systems on your own and prepare your boat for for the inevitable financial collapse that is coming. Or you can say, oh, well, I'm already over 40. I'm in my 50s and in my 60s, and I don't have asset. I don't have any portfolio to my name. Should anything happen, should this financial collapse happen now, I'm swept away by the storm. I don't have time. I need you to guide me. I need you to handhold me to create systems to prepare me for the coming financial crisis. Then the financial fitness challenge is for you. The financial fitness challenge is my paid mentorship group for the price of just lunch for you and me. You join the monthly coaching program and learn how to create your own personal money system in preparation for crisis. And you can be part of that community in the next 5 minutes if you take exactly these steps I'm telling you. Send send me early bird payment details. Early bird payment details. Send it to WhatsApp number +234 8088 000111. The early bird participation tuition is only $105. Or if you're paying from Nigeria or you have Naira, 105,000 Nigerian Naira. So send the WhatsApp message right now and join the group and learn how to build systems, not just how to make money. Whatever happens, keep showing up, be prepared, because you never know what's coming your way next. And I'll see you in the next video.